What up, y'all? It's your man Quest, and this is your marriage moment. What's up, y'all? Season 2, Marriage Moments, man. Let me tell y'all something. Last season was lovely, but yeah, this season we stepping up a notch. Big shots out goes out to George and Kayla, man. Last night we did a wonderful Facebook Live on the topic of facts versus emotion, man. And your boy's getting a little bit better at it, right? Case in point, about a week and a half ago, about 2 weeks, Faith and I were in the bedroom one night and we were having a discussion as to the work that I do with Marriage Moments and everything else, everything over at ETA, Thank God I'm Married, you name it, the podcast. And she was like, babe, I love the work that you're doing. I love the lives that you're changing. And she even went to say, I love the responses that we're getting. But she was like, do me a favor, don't do it at the expense of my family. And I was like, whoa. Now, what she was stating was facts, but I almost let my emotions get in the way. Why? Because I can feel the ego rising up. And I promise you, I could hear the Holy Spirit in the back of my head saying, sit down and shut up. And so I sat down and I listened to her. And I didn't listen to her to clap back. I listened to her to find understanding and meaning, not only in what she was saying, but who she was as a person. And who she is as a person is not only my wife, she's also a mother, right? And a mother to 3 wonderful children that we have, right? She realizes that she did not want our kids to grow up and say, okay, well, daddy was a hard worker and he loved mommy, but we didn't have too much of a great relationship with him. Nah, she said, I love the work that you're doing, but you're not going to do it at the expense of the kids. And it was funny because I sat there and I listened to her, really listened to her to find understanding and meaning in who she is as a mother. And as a matter of fact, don't take my word for it. Check out her response.
I came to him with an issue I had with him, and he literally sat down and said, do I really do that? And I said, yes, you do. And this is how I feel about it. And he just sat and listened. And when I walked out of the room, I even said to myself, that was new. Like that was a new response. Like he's never really just sat and not had a rebuttal or something, or a clap back, or get defensive or try to tell me the 10 different things of why he did what he did. There wasn't like a reasoning behind it. He just listened and said, okay, well, let's fix it. And I left the room feeling kind of flabbergasted, almost like, I don't know what just happened, but it was such a good feeling to just be able to tell him how I feel and that I'm upset about it, and for him to say, let's fix it.
So you see what I'm saying? Every time your spouse comes to you with an issue that concerns you, do me a favor. Deal with an absence of selfishness, an absence of pride. Deal with the situation with a certain level of maturity, if you will, a certain level of humility. And I promise you, as you can see it, every difficulty, every challenge that you go through as it relates to challenges in your marriage, when you squash the ego, oh, come on. When you squash the ego, right, that's when your marriage is thriving. So do me a favor, guys. You know what I always say. From shaky to good, from good to great. Ultimately, we want our marriages to be phenomenal, but phenomenal don't just happen. It takes work. So let's do that, working on squashing our ego and listening to find meaning, not only in what's being said, for real, but who our spouse is as a person. Let's do that, y'all, and make the rest of our marriage the best of our marriage. Yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy Quest. Check this out, man. If you like the information presented in this video, do me a favor. Subscribe, like, and share it with somebody who you know might need this video, right? If you want to connect with me on Instagram, my link's over to the right. Let's make the rest of our marriage the best of our marriage.